What is Patellofemoral Syndrome? In this video, you're going to find out. My name is Dr. Story. I've been a chiropractor for over 23 years. I'm going to give you realistic advice based on my experience. I don't really like the name Patellofemoral Syndrome because Patellofemoral Syndrome reminds me of a time when a patient would go into a doctor and say, "Doctor, I have pain right here on the side of my temple." And the doctor says, "Well, you have what's clinically known as a headache." That seems kind of silly to say that, but that's what Patellofemoral Syndrome is. So this is the patella, also known as the kneecap, and this is your thigh bone, known as the femur. So when you have pain here, it's called Patellofemoral Syndrome. But a more specific description of Patellofemoral Syndrome is called Chondromalacia Patella. And what that means is the surfaces on the kneecap and the surfaces on the femur are starting to wear away. You have cartilage on both sides, and what cartilage is like, it's like a thin surface very similar to a wet Tupperware. And it's a very soft structure, and what ends up happening is it allows your kneecap to flow in the groove correctly. Now, if there's a misalignment of the femur on the tibia or a misalignment of the patella because of soft tissue, you can see if I turn the femur this way and try to bend it, the backside of the kneecap will actually grind improperly against the femur. That wears out the cartilage or that Tupperware surface. Likewise, the femur could be turned this way and you could try to bend. Or the femur could be in good alignment with the tibia, but the kneecap is turned one way or the other. That's the most common thing I see. So how we deal with this is we adjust the kneecap, adjust the femur to the tibia. We use cold laser therapy to reduce the inflammation. We use Graston technique to allow equal tension on both sides of the soft tissue, and then we give people rehabilitation exercises. The best rehabilitation exercises I've found are two. Number one, terminal knee extensions. Number two, proper squat technique. Now, very often this is a question because people will say, "Well, wait a minute, doc, squats actually hurt my knee." That's because you're very often squatting improperly. Good, properly done squats actually help Patellofemoral Syndrome. Bad squats are no good for Patellofemoral Syndrome. If you thought this video was interesting, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and please share this on social media like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter because it'll help spread the word about what the truth is behind Patellofemoral Syndrome.